University VoIP interactive training tutorial. This tutorial is designed to give you information on how to set up and use your new VoIP phone. VoIP is a digital communication service designed to better support the way people communicate today. Transcending the traditional landline system, VoIP uses the internet to connect people to one another. VoIP's internet capabilities will provide additional features and functionality to Washington University's telephone services. VoIP phone setup, VoIP phone overview, dialing, phone features, calling functions, voicemail. VoIP phone setup. VoIP phone setup, hardware overview, connecting your VoIP phone, cables and wires, handset, phone stand.
In this tutorial, I'll cover the following topics. We'll take a quick look at what's in the box. We'll look at the bottom of the phone and see where to connect the handset, Ethernet cables, optional headset and power cord, and the location of the expansion module, USB, and keyboard connectors. Then I'll show you how to attach the reversible stand for 30 and 60 degree viewing angles. When you order one of these SIP telephones, inside the box you'll find the telephone, a handset and cord, and a reversible stand. Now let's turn the phone over and look at the bottom of the phone. There are 7 connectors, or jacks, on the bottom of the phone, and one optional power connection. The first connector is a headset connector. Here you would connect a headset with an RJ9 or RJ22 4-pin connector. For DHSG and EHS headsets with an RJ45, 6, or 8-pin connector, remove the plastic headset jack adapter. For electronic hook switch, you will need a DHSG EHS cable, which may come bundled with your headset or purchased separately from the headset manufacturer. The 6867i supports multiple headset interfaces. In addition to the RJ45 and modular 4-pin connector, it also supports a USB headset. The next 2 connectors are the LAN and PC Gigabit Ethernet connectors. The LAN connector must be connected to your network. This is the connector that will give your phone telephone service. I'll talk about the PC connector in just a minute. If your company provides inline power or power over Ethernet, you will not need to use the optional AC power adapter. This is because your phone is getting the power from the Ethernet connection. But if your company does not provide power over Ethernet, then you will need to use the optional AC power adapter. Plug one end into the phone and the other end into an AC outlet. Now let's talk about the PC connector. These phones have a built-in high-performance Ethernet switch. This means you can share a single network connection with your phone and your PC and maintain a high-quality throughput. This can be very helpful if there's only one network connection in your area. With the main network connection plugged into your LAN connector, then a second cable is used to connect your phone's PC connector to your computer's Ethernet card or connector. This way, with no additional equipment, you can share one network connection with both your phone and your computer. The next connector is the handset connector. Attach the handset and handset cord. Then plug the handset cord into this connector. Your phone comes ready to use with an optional expansion module. There is a cover you will need to remove to expose the expansion module connector. The next connector is a USB 2.0 port and has a maximum rating of 100 milliamps. The 6867i uses a magnetic keyboard connector to connect an optional keyboard. This provides an easy way to enter text or number entries such as in the directory or speed dial numbers. Now let's attach the reversible stand. The stand provides a 30 degree or 60 degree viewing angle. Attaching the stand like this will give the phone a higher 60 degree viewing angle. Gently put the stand in the telephone slot. You will know you have inserted it correctly because it takes no effort to hold it in place. Slide the stand to the right and it will snap into place. To change the viewing angle and reverse the stand, push down on the plastic tab that just snapped into place and slide the stand to the left. Turn the stand around and reattach the stand. Insert your cables into the flexible rubber grips to hold and neatly organize your cables. This concludes the hardware overview. Your phone is now assembled and ready for use.
VoIP phone overview.
Now let's take a look at the LCD screen and the 10 soft keys. The 10 soft keys are divided into 6 top and 4 bottom soft keys. If you have 6 or more active soft keys in the upper section or 4 in the lower section, the More key will appear in the bottom or right corner of that section. The More soft key is used to advance to the next page. The benefits of pre-programmed soft keys is that they can provide additional functionality and give quick access to commonly used features.
VoIP phone overview. Phone button overview. Soft keys. Hard keys. Display.
VoIP has 3 significant areas: soft keys, an LCD screen, and a navigation button, hard-coded buttons for the most commonly used features, and a standard dial pad. Let me start with a quick overview of the hard-coded button layout. On the left side is a presence button where you'll be able to view a contact's busy lamp field details if a busy lamp field key is selected, picture ID if applicable, as well as all of the phone numbers of your contact saved in your phone's memory. Next is the Goodbye button. The Goodbye button is used to hang up on a call or exit out of a variety of menus. The Hold button, the Options button, which opens a series of menus where you can customize and display information about your phone. Mute, and Volume Control key. On the right side of the phone, starting at the top, is the Directory button. Your administrator must enable this feature. This is your personal phone book and can store up to 200 entries. A multi-directional navigation key that is used to navigate through items on the LCD screen. There is a Transfer button, a Conference button, a Callers List button to access a history of incoming calls, a Redial button, 2 hard-coded line keys with LEDs, and a hands-free speaker, handset, headset toggle button.
Dialing. Dialing. How to make calls within Washington University. Danforth campus extensions 935 or 933. Danforth campus operators 5, 5000, or 0. Medical center numbers. Dial the prefix plus the number. Toll-free numbers. Dialing. How to make calls outside Washington University. Local calls. Area code if required, plus the local number. Toll-free. Dialing. How to make a long-distance or international call. Long distance. Area code plus the number. International dialing. 011 plus the country code plus city code, number, plus your authorization code. Dialing. How to make an emergency call. Washington University Police Department 55555. If you dial 911 directly, you will initially reach a greeting that informs you that an operator will help you immediately. Phone features.
The next option is Display. Here you can set the brightness level of the LCD screen. Use the left and right arrow keys to make adjustments. You can also define how long the backlight will stay on. The default is 600 seconds, which is 10 minutes. If you make any changes, press the Save button.
Phone features. Set audio. Press the Option key on the phone to enter the options list. Navigate to the audio mode option, and press the check button or select soft key. Use the up and down keys to scroll through the highlight to the desired audio mode. Press the Save soft key to save your changes.
and then arrow down to Ringtones, and press the Select Soft key. Here you will arrow through the choices. Highlight a ringtone and press the Save Soft key to save and begin using that ringtone.
Phone features. Default password. Default password is 147369. You will use the default password for initial access. Follow prompts to reset your password.
The next option is Lock. The first sub-option is Password. Here you can change the password on your phone, enter the current password, enter the new password, and confirm it. The password characters must be numeric, and the factory default is blank or no password. You'll want to change and use a password other than the factory default if you plan to lock or unlock your phone. Arrow down to the next sub-option, Phone Lock. A user or system administrator can lock a phone to prevent it from making outside calls or from changing how the phone is configured. To unlock the phone, press the Options button and enter the phone's password. Press Enter, then press the Unlock Soft key. The directory is your personal phone book stored within the phone. You can enter up to 200 entries into the directory by adding them manually or by using the copy function in the callers list or redial list. I'll demonstrate how to add an entry from the callers list. Use the navigation button to highlight an entry. Then press the Copy Soft key to save the entry to the directory. Now I'll go back to the directory, and there it is. I can edit the entry or delete it. To dial the entry, highlight it, and lift the handset or press the center navigation button. If you would like to redial a previously dialed number, press the Redial button. The Redial feature stores up to 100 of the last dialed numbers. Use the up and down arrows on the navigation button to cycle through the list. With an entry highlighted, you can dial the number, delete the entry, and if enabled, you can copy and save the entry to your personal directory. The callers list is a stored log of incoming calls containing up to 200 entries. It stores the name, if available, phone number, call time, date, and missed or answered call status. The callers list displays from the newest incoming calls to the oldest incoming calls and is grouped by date. Use the up and down arrows on the navigation button to cycle through the callers list. You can dial the number by going off hook, edit the number, show details about the call, delete the entry, and if enabled, you can copy and save the entry to your personal directory. The More function. This is a perfect time for me to mention that the bottom soft keys have 4 physical buttons, but can be programmed with up to 18 functions. As features and speed dial keys are added and fill up the soft keys, they are simply added to the next page of soft keys. When more pages of soft keys are available, you will see the right soft key change to the More icon, indicated by dots. The highlighted dot represents your page location. To advance to the next page, press the More soft key. Pressing the More soft key will cycle through your pages and back to the first page of soft keys. The More function also works with the top soft keys. The top soft keys have 6 physical buttons, but can have up to 20 functions, and the More soft key would be located on the 6th button of the top soft keys.
Calling functions.
To make a call, you can press the line button, or the hands-free button, or pick up the handset to get dial tone, and then dial the number. Or, with Live Dial Pad turned on, you can simply dial the number and automatically use the hands-free function. As I press line 1, notice the top left corner. This will display the line number that is being used. In this case, L1 is displayed for line 1. Depending on your telephone system, your name and number that is associated with line 1 may also be displayed. If I press the line 2 key, L2 is displayed, and again the name and number associated with line 2 may be displayed. The 6867i supports Hi-Q, a wideband audio technology. Hi-Q delivers enhanced audio performance and superior voice clarity. Hi-Q will automatically be used when available. When you have finished with your call, press the goodbye button to hang up. Call Forward is available through the options list. Arrow over to Call Forward and press the Select Soft key. For convenience, my administrator has programmed the Call Forward feature on my third top soft key. There are 3 Call Forward options listed. However, I will only demonstrate Call Forward All. The other options are Call Forward Busy and Call Forward No Answer. They are programmed using the same process. The account shows the name and number we are forwarding. Notice the field All is highlighted. I'll enter the phone number where I want all calls to be forwarded to. Use the navigation pad and press the down arrow once to move on to the next field, On. This is where we will turn Call Forward on or off. A check mark in this box indicates Call Forward is on. No check mark indicates Call Forward is off. With the On box highlighted, press the center navigation button to select and put a check mark in the On box. Then press the Save Soft key. All calls will now be forwarded to my designated number. Notice the Call Forward icon on the top of the screen. Also notice the ringer/message waiting light is lit. And if you have a Call Forward soft key, the LED is lit. To turn off Call Forward All, return to the Call Forward menu through the options list or the Call Forward soft key. Press the down arrow and press the center navigation button to remove the check mark. Then press the Save Soft key. The Call Forward feature is now turned off. When I press the mute button, you'll know the mute feature's been activated when the mute button is flashing red. Press the mute button again to unmute the call. Now I'll place the call on hold. When a call has been placed on hold, the line key and the ringer LED both flash, and the LCD icon changes. Pressing the hold key a second time or pressing the flashing line key will remove the call from hold and connect you back to your caller. To program a speed dial number on a soft key, press and hold an available soft key for 3 seconds. Available soft keys have no display next to the soft key. Use the dial pad to enter the name. You can use the ABC soft key to specify uppercase, lowercase, or numbers. Use the back soft key to erase one letter at a time. When you are finished with the name, press the down arrow and enter the number. Press the down arrow and select the line you want to use when speed dialing this number. When you are finished, press the Save Soft key. Notice the speed dial number is now displayed on my LCD screen. Additional information on speed dial is available in a separate tutorial titled 6867i Personalize, Setup, and Customize. Next, I'll answer a call using the hands-free mode. Then I'll mute that call. Then I'll place the call on hold. When you have an incoming call, by leaving the handset on hook and pressing the line that is flashing or the hands-free button on my phone, this activates the hands-free speaker mode. This was set up in the audio mode menu in the options list. Notice the hands-free LED is on solid. This indicates speakerphone mode. The hands-free microphone is located beneath the dial pad. Be careful not to obstruct the microphone, for example with papers or books. If I pick up the handset, the hands-free button is no longer lit, and I can continue my conversation on the handset. If I press the hands-free button again, the call is switched back to my speakerphone, and I can continue the call and return the handset back to the cradle. D&D, or Do Not Disturb, is a feature on the phone that when activated prevents the phone from ringing or receiving incoming calls. When you press the D&D button, the LED lights up, the ringer/message waiting indicator lights up, and the D&D status is displayed on the LCD screen. When a user calls a number that has D&D turned on, the caller will be sent to voicemail or get a busy tone if your phone does not have voicemail. Pressing the D&D button a second time will turn off the Do Not Disturb feature. Now I'll demonstrate how to establish an N-way conference call. N-way conferencing is similar to three-way conferencing, but allows for a higher number of parties to be conferenced together. The first step is to dial the first party. Once they answer, I'll press the conference soft key. Once I push the conference soft key, this will put them into a hold state. Then I'll dial the second party. Notice as I add each party, the screen is split into two parts. The top half shows the existing call, or conference, and the bottom half of the screen shows the person I am calling and wanting to add to the conference bridge. As soon as the person I call answers, you will see two soft key choices display, drop and conference. I would press the drop soft key if I got their voicemail, or after I talk with them for a moment, I find out they don't have time right now, or maybe they're not the right person to join the conference call. These are all reasons why you might press the drop soft key before you add them to the conference call. Now let's say they answer and they're ready to join the conference. Then I would simply press the conference soft key. Watch the two halves of the screen become one box with the word conference as my new party is added to the conference bridge. If I want to add another party to the conference, I would just repeat the process. Press the conference soft key, dial the next number. When they answer, press the conference soft key, and they are added to the conference. When the conference call is complete, I can press the goodbye key or the drop soft key to disconnect all parties and end the conference call.
Voicemail.
You may have a voicemail soft key. This will allow you to check your voicemail. You may be prompted to enter a password or passcode. If you do not know your password or passcode, check with your system administrator. Follow the voice prompts to check voicemail. You can also follow the voice prompts to customize your voicemail greeting.
Voicemail. Voicemail setup. Press the voicemail soft key. Select a PIN number. Record your name and record a greeting. Voicemail. Check voicemail messages. Press the voicemail soft key. Enter PIN and follow the prompts. Voicemail. Delete voicemail. Press the voicemail soft key. Enter the PIN and follow the prompts. Voicemail. Forward incoming call to voicemail. Send the call directly to voicemail by pressing the direct to voicemail key. Your phone screen displays a voicemail icon, displaying the number of pending messages that you have. Thank you for taking the Washington University's VoIP interactive training tutorial.